Hello everyone and welcome back to Skyrim. This is episode number 13. Last time we helped out Adrian, and I also screwed up because we got told some information by a guard, but I cut across it pretty quickly. However, I'm pulling it up right now. Oh yeah, right on guard. If you're heading east, steer clear of Hilgrin's tomb. The thing about those old crypts, the dead have trouble staying that way. So yeah.
Those gray mains to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Now, today, since it's episode number 13,
they say there's nothing a Nord woman can't do if she puts her mind to it.
We are actually going to go to Riften for the first time. And then from Riften, we'll head over to... Let's run. Dang it, no, because from Riften we'll run over, or from Riften we'll head back here to Whiterun, and then we'll take the traditional path to Ivarstead and High Hrothgar, up there in the mountain there.
Need a ride? I can
Yep,
take you
alone, I
Where
do.
do you want to go?
Oh, a little tired. Riften, it's only 20 gold.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Can't believe he's charging 50 to go to Winterhold. It's not going to help
Ready
its
to go yet?
reputation.
If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that, and you'll forget all.
About the long trip. Thieves Guild has a strong presence in Riften, obviously. Here are the Riften stables. Hopgreer Horse Crusher.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
Tax
for
4.
the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
So there's obviously a shakedown. Obviously, thief. I kill thieves.
Don't want in, huh? Fine. Have a good walk to the next city.
I'm actually going to save the game here. And then I'm going to attack them. Saying you're a thief, I hate thieves.
Have you decided to pay the visitor's tax? I think you'd be a little smarter than that.
Oh.
Alright, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Ha. I get out of having to pay.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Well, in you go. Well, in you go.
Riften discovered.
I had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
And to him.
You're
So he's got a
stranger
thing
here
for
too,
her.
huh?
I've never seen
Visitors
Mule
like us are
upset.
rare in this part of
The city
Skyrim.
really gets to her.
Safe travels. What do you want, Imperial? I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
I'm gonna say I agree completely.
You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason, so I stayed. Safe travels.
Njol told me that it isn't this bad everywhere. Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right. Njol's brought me nothing but safety and peace of mind. And some lessons with the blade.
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble? Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
So that's pretty bold of you. How about you tell me for free?
Don't make me laugh. Just stay out of the Blackbriars' affairs. You'll live longer. I'm through with you. Get out of my way.
How about a clean slate with Maul? Now, obviously, I'm gonna go through all those dialogues with Mule again.
You're a stranger here. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. Visitors like us are rare. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family,
keep going.
represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials. Has friends back. They need some. To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies, and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Erin, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Erin who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed. Safe travels.
I just don't
So,
want
yeah.
to leave. I've never seen Mjol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble?
What's it to you?
Don't say something you'll regret. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to meddle in their affairs. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near ready enough for this, so...
Pleasure doing business with you. So what do you want to know? The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him. You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you.
So now we know that Brynjolf is a member of the Thieves Guild. When I did this initially, looking for Esbern here in Riften, did not know who Brynjolf was a part of until he told me.
Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. Be seeing you around. What did you want?
That was not worth 107 gold. Alright, our next stop is Elgrim's Elixirs. First, though, take the flower.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Huh? What do you... I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Yes, Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
I can handle her. First, though, let's drop onto the docks and enter Elgrim's elixirs.
I'm kind of busy, but if you need any potions or ingredients, let me know.
Sorry. Just thinking about my experiments.
You here for lessons like Ingen? Or did you wish to buy something? Do you have any idea how busy I am? My mixture could be burning as we speak. Well, the moisture in the air is better for the ingredients. It isn't every day that you get your hands on fresh Nirnroot or painted troll fat. It also makes it easier to gather water when the canal is right out the front door. Besides, I also prefer the quiet. I didn't open this business for browsing. Come in, buy what you need, and get out. Hardly. In fact, I don't know how I get anything done with all the distractions I have to put up with. My wife, Halfjorg, well, she's a necessary evil, I suppose. Not a lick of talent when it comes to alchemy, but she keeps me fed. Then there's Ingen Blackbriar, bright young thing and a worthy apprentice, when she isn't wasting my rare ingredients. Yes, goodbye.
Dude's kinda cold, ain't
This
he?
place has seen.
Better days.
Where's my head? I never even greeted you properly. I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond me. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore's Stone. Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it. You would? Oh, that would be wonderful. Speak to Filnyar in Shore's Stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it. When Elgrim said we were setting up shop down here, I told him he would catch his death. The dirt, the moisture, is disgusting. Who wants to spend their life living like a skeever? But that old bellyacre just fed me some nonsense about light ruining his mixtures and being close to the water. Ah! I know how to mix a few basic potions, but I'm nowhere near as skilled as a master alchemist. I've picked up a few tricks by reading the tomes scattered all over the shop, but I don't have the knack to pull off half of the formulas. I wish Elgrim had spent more time tutoring me than that Ingen girl. Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. Elgrim can barely put on his own shoes, let alone have the energy to pursue a young girl. He's been gushing about how talented Ingen is at alchemy. He'd never say it to her face. That's not his way. I just think Elgrim's taken it upon himself to mentor the young thing, so he focuses a lot of attention on her. Be careful. The road to Shore's Stone could be dangerous.
So yeah, it's kind of funny how few people here
Sorry. Just thinking about my experiments.
are concerned with the war.
My mind is on my experiments today. What did you need? It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die.
That's creepy.
My family. All that wealth and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud.
Yeah, she wants to join the Dark Brotherhood. She's creepy and kind of a sadist.
I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me?
The Nirnroot will be hard, but the rest of them, the other two, not too bad.
That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. It's all about the rush. Alright. I will admit, though, that was the main reason why I came to Riften, was to get that quest now instead of later. Whoopsie. But I do know where to get some Deathbell, or I think it's Deathbell. Could be Nightshade. One of the two. I know where to get it.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Okay. Talk to the face sculptor in the Ragged Flagon.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Let's see. Unlock the gate. Go, let's get back here.
Hey, watch it.
Sorry, boy. Here we go, more Nightshade. This is what I was after. I guess this is the Hall of the Dead. Because I didn't even think about that. 18 out of 20. Gotta be an expert to get in there. Priestess with her small shrine of Talos. Yep, here's the Hall of the Dead. Just above the Temple of Mora. So yeah, I'm one Deathbell short. Or Deathbell, one Nightshade short. So I think it's time we head back over to Riften. Or Riften to Whiterun. But we'll do that in the next episode. First of all, going to quests. I do want to talk... No, I don't want to talk to Brynjolf. I want to speak to Sapphire about Shadur's debt. Until next time. Which will be a new recording chunk. It's been fun so far. Jeez, nearly 10 hours in already?